Welcome back to Our Community. Susie Thomas visiting with Jimmy Lever and Rachel Sobitz. They are both from Pregnancy Choices. And you know what, Rachel, I think it would be important to get something on people's calendars because golfers plan ahead.
Yes.
And like to know exactly what they're going to be doing for, throughout the nice months of the year. So tell us what else you've got planned.
Well, we do have a golf outing that we're going to be hosting on September 25th at Glenmore Country Club. And we are going to have a golf portion of that day, but we're also going to have where you can make reservations in the spa. So if you'd like to have your spouse come and she can be pampered in the spa, or even we had people last year who brought people who are influential in their companies that they just want to show appreciation to, and they made appointments for them in the spa. But all this money is going to be used to help us save more babies in the community, and we just love to have these outreach opportunities to be able to have more people come and be involved in the golf outing and just raise as much as we can.
There are golf outings, and then there are golf outings, and this probably is in the caliber of the second one.
Yes.
Everybody there is really, I think the term is loved on. Yes? Because once you participate in this, there are all kinds of amazing things. Can you talk about a little bit, maybe from last year's perspective, the amazing way you're treated as a golfer at the Pregnancy Choices golf outing?
You're definitely treated very special. We have gifts that we give out just for coming to the golf outing, and we also have where you can win different things on each of the holes. We have credits that you can use in the pro shop that you can towards prizes and different incentives there, and you get to have a great lunch and meet new friends. So it was a really neat day last year.
And what can you tell us about the spa then? Because that does sound like an extra great treat as well.
It's amazing. They have high quality spa services and packages that you can go and book for the day. I know that some ladies I saw last year were getting massages and their nails done, and everybody was just saying what an amazing spa Glenmore has. So it's a real treat to get to go there.
Okay, so once you pay to participate in the spa, all those services are available to you?
Yes, and you can book what you're going to do for the day, and then you can pick and choose.
I am so down for that. That just sounds so amazing. All right. So all of these things, and I know with the idea to, in as many ways as possible, raise $1,200 at a time so that you can be rescuing babies. So let's talk about the ways that Pregnancy Choices does that. You have amazing programs, classes. Let's talk about the parenting classes that you offer for husbands, for the dads, for the moms, and for couples together. So, Jimmy, you want to address that?
Well, some of the classes we do have, we have the Bridges classes, which is for the dads and the moms. They get to attend those classes, and it's more educational. They even learn about little things they can do around the house to keep the house safe for the babies. Different ways of sometimes they even cook food. Simple ways of cooking a meal for the families. They talk about just relationships. Sometimes we have a panel come in and of married couples who've been married for a long time, and they get a chance to ask them questions. How did you stay married this long? So they get a chance to get some honest feedback and understanding, you have to work at it.
I would love to know, okay, are there any themes that go through those lengthy marriages that you hear over and over again?
Some of the themes I hear is that, they have to work together.
Can't let it ride, for sure.
Right. You have to communicate. That's one of the biggest ones. And communication is very big, and they understand how big communication is. And
communication can sometimes be not words, yes? Sometimes a couple that plays together stays together, and they're communicating by sharing a great experience. You volunteer together. Things like that can really foster communication without necessarily being lots of words, which I know can be sometimes damaging to a relationship.
That's true. You can't take those words back. Sometimes
you can't unring
they
that
just
bell.
come out. I didn't mean it, but it's already out.
Yeah. So you're seeing, what are you seeing as far as relationships growing closer together through some of these programs?
we see relationships get better. We see couples come back, and we know they're getting better because they will even attend the same class over again because they enjoy what they're learning. Also, they're able to earn what we call vouchers.
Ooh, for what?
They can spend that money in our boutiques.
Oh,
where there are
neat.
Clothing, diapers, food, different types of food. Even if it's toys, they need a bassinet, whatever it is. I mean, those are things they can earn.
That is remarkable because it can be very expensive. Babies are expensive.
Yes.
And you're saying by attending the classes, you earn vouchers, and then you're able to spend those. So basically get free items that are so essential for baby's development.
Free items that our donors and our clients and I mean, people who really enjoy participating, enjoy supporting pregnancy choices, they drop those items off almost daily, and we truly appreciate that.
How are the courses that are geared for parents different than the courses that are geared for dads or for moms individually?
Well, the courses that are geared towards parents are more as working together as a husband, wife, or just parenting or co-parenting, learning how to co-parent that child. But the separate courses, like we have a new course called Foundations, which is for the men. That is really geared towards the men, understanding what it truly means to be a man. We talk about fatherhood. We talk with them about healthy relationships, communication, emotional issues, if it's anger. We talk with them about co-parenting. We talk with them about job readiness skills, budgeting, and how important it is, to have those skills. And also we talk to them about God is the foundation of your life and how important it is to have God as the foundation of your life. So we make sure they understand everything we talk about here stays here. We don't want that type of information going out because we want our men to be strong and we want more men involved in their children's lives. And so that's what we're striving for, to have more men walk through those doors and say, I'm going to be a father for that child.
How about Just for Moms? What happens there?
And Just for Moms is pretty much almost the same. I mean, they have a different number of classes, a curriculum that they do go through, and they learn to be a strong mother. They learn the proper way if it's breastfeeding or ways to feed that child and make sure that child understands they understand what it means safe sleep. Yes. So we make sure we give them those much needed skills to raise that child, and prayerfully and hopefully we equip them to also teach the father or teach the grandmother or teach the grandfather how to handle an infant. Yeah. Both of you hit the ground running. Rachel, you really hit the ground running about a year ago, yes?
Yes.
What was it about Pregnancy Choices that drew you to this ministry?
I think just the difference that we make in the community, some of the things that Jimmy covered. We have restoration groups, we have healing groups, we have a sold-out team that goes into the schools and talks about healthy relationship. We just have so many components at Pregnancy Choices, so many ways that we touch people's lives that I just love working there and really being able to be an instrumental part of that.
Also, I'm amazed at the medical offerings. So for a person who's wondering if they're pregnant, what's available to that person?
We have where they can come in and they can get a free pregnancy test. We have
let's back up there. What did you just say?
Free pregnancy test.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
And then at a certain period of time when they can do ultrasounds, we have free ultrasounds.
Again, free.
Yes, we have medical treatment for STDs. We have a whole range of things that people can come in, and all of those are offered to them at no cost at all. All those treatments.
And again, I must ask you to repeat that. At no cost?
Yes.
All services, what I'm hearing, Jimmy, you're talking about
No cost.
items like diapers and clothing and toys and prenatal vitamins. And you're talking about free medical at no cost.
Right.
Yes.
That's just amazing. Okay, so to be able to do this, let's go back and review
Yes.
some of these things. We've got some really good events that are funding all this good work that you're doing. Jimmy, Baby Bottle Boomerang, again, how do we participate?
You can just give me a call at Pregnancy Choices, again at 330-455-7500, extension 205, and just ask to speak with me, and I would love to speak with you, even have you come in for a visit, because you need to see what God is doing in this ministry.
Mm-hmm. And let's go over all the events again. Let's start with May 11th. Rachel, what's happening?
We have Eric Metaxas, and that's going to be a Thursday evening. We have tickets on sale for $18 a ticket. And if you'd like to purchase one, you can go to www.pregnancychoicesforme.org/donor. And we're going to have the doors opening at 6:45.
And taking place where again?
That is at the Kent Stark University Center.
Awesome. All right. The virtual walk. I love this. May 20th from wherever you happen to be. Jimmy, can you give us just the details about that real quickly?
Okay. So from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on May 20th, Pregnancy Choices and all our friends and family and churches or whoever, everyone is invited. But we will be there walking, also having lunch. We'll have hamburger, hot dogs, chips, soda, water, whatever. But we're going to celebrate during that time. But you will be able to start celebrating even a month before. However you choose to celebrate, you can do that. And you'll be able to go out to www.pregnancychoicesforme.org/events, and you will see a tab there or a sign there that says Walk for Life. You click on that, and we will have all the details on what it is you would like to know about the walk, and we're excited for you to be a part of that.
Are you asking for people today to start thinking about putting together a team where you just have to find 10 people and ask all of them to raise $250 by calling 10 people and asking them to find 10 people that would give $25?
Well, we definitely want you to start thinking about putting together strategically a good team that of those individuals you know would love to go out there and help raise those pledges. And we'll have pledge forms out there online when you go to our website, so you can print those off, or you can be able to come into our office. You like to come into the office, you can pick those up at our office. But you can start thinking about that now.
And certainly you're not going to turn anyone down if they're hearing this today and saying, I can't do any of that, but here's my $25. You will accept that, yes?
They can be on the Pregnancy Choices team.
Awesome.
So there's going to be a Pregnancy Choices team itself.
Perfect. All right. And then we want to look way ahead, and that again, May 20th.
May 20th
is the culminating day, but you can start anytime, right?
You can start anytime. Well, the link will be open next week.
Okay.
So.
And also, a reminder that Sky Zone, if you want your to be on the move for Pregnancy Choices, if you want to happen to jump on a trampoline for your moving, they're offering discount date rates all that day.
And also, please go to the site, because we may have other organizations that may participate, so
awesome.
You'll be surprised. So.
Okay, and then you mentioned Price Park there a while back. What's going on there?
Well, that's on that day we will be out there. We'll be walking the park. We may have some events for the kids. We should have events for the kids, but we will be cooking hot dogs, hamburgers. So it's going to be. We want to celebrate. We want to have some balloons out there. We really want to celebrate life, and we're going to be again #Pregnancy Choices on the move. We're going to all be putting up our events and what we're doing out there, and you'll be able to go out there and view it.
That sounds awesome. And then Rachel, looking way ahead,
Yes.
September 25th. What's going on?
That is going to be our golf outing at Glenmore, and we're also going to be offering packages in the spa that day.
September 25th.
Yes, and I know that I was giving you the web address, but if anybody had any questions or would like to contact me about our events, my phone number is 330-455-7500 extension 125, and I'd be happy to help you with any of the questions you have for any of our events coming up.
Rachel Sobitz, Jimmy Lever, thanks so much for all you're doing in our community.